Good day YouTube, it's me, SuperMinecraftMe, and welcome back to my series on making music in Minecraft. And today, we're going to be looking at intervals and chords. Now what is an interval? An interval is the space between two notes on a keyboard, or in our case, in Noteblox. There are many different intervals, ranging from unison to octave. The only intervals that you'll need to know, however, for this lesson are major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, and octave. Every other interval in between is not relevant at the moment. If you haven't already noticed, melodies are also made out of intervals. For instance, this melody here. As an example, this note and this note are a major second apart. And at the end, this note and this note are an octave, as you can see. Another use for intervals is being able to play two notes at the same time and have them sound nice. For instance, I can put two note blocks next to each other and power them both at the same time. Because they're the same note, you can't tell anything. But as soon as I change one of them, there is a huge difference. By playing two notes together at the same time, we can create harmonies to already existing melodies. For instance, this melody, which we already had here from last lesson, I have gone ahead and added note blocks to it to create a harmony. Observe. Now the reason that this melody sounds nice fits under the category of chords. Chords are typically made out of three notes. First, let's start with a major chord. A major chord is made up of a root note, a major third, and a perfect fifth. Major chords are typically used to convey a happy feeling. Another frequently used type of chord is the minor chord, also made up of three notes, but it is made using a root note, a minor third, and a perfect fifth. Minor chords are usually used to convey a sad feeling. Using combinations of major and minor chords, you can create simple chord progressions. A lot of well-known chord progressions are created using major and minor chords. To write a chord, you always start with the root note. A major chord is just the root note on its own. For example, G. This indicates to play G major chord. To indicate a minor chord, put the root note and the little M next to it. This indicates to play G minor. Sometimes it can be written with the whole word, G minor. By arranging different chords with different root notes in a particular order, we can create chord progressions. On the screen right now is an example of a very famous chord progression. Observe. It starts with the root chord, which in this case is C. It then goes to A minor, which is a minor sixth from the root note, which is C. Then it goes to F major, which is a perfect fourth, and to G major, which is a perfect fifth. Let me play it again. Does it sound familiar? maybe if I loop it, it'll sound familiar. Does it sound familiar yet? I'll play it one last time, this time with accompaniment. As seen just now, chord progressions are really useful to put underneath melodies. Now, when people hear putting together a chord progression, this question immediately comes to mind. Where do I use major and minor chords? Which one should I use? An easy way around is to use key signatures. Now, a key signature indicates what the root note is, as well as which scale is used in a piece of music. If you've ever held a piece of sheet music, you will notice that the key signature is right up the front next to the clef and the time signature. These indicate which notes need to be sharpened or flatted. That way, when you are putting together chords, use notes which are in the key signature. For instance, if we had this key signature which has an F sharp in it, you would not use F major because that is not an F sharp. Same goes with making melodies. When you are creating a melody, at this level you should only be using notes which are in the key signature. The more experienced you are, you may find ways to use notes outside of the key signature and make them sound good, but as of right now it's best to just use these notes. Now that we've reached the end of the video, I have today's challenge for you. For today's challenge, I'd like you to go into your Minecraft worlds and find your melody that you created in the first lesson, and to add a small harmony to it using what we've learned here today. If you want extension work, you can add a chord progression to it. Once you've done that, record it and put it on YouTube. Post the link in the comments section below. And once again, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this tutorial helped you. Like and subscribe for more content, and also stay tuned for the next episode in this series. But for now, bye.